What if I told you that almost everything you think you control isn't really in your hands at all? From your career path to the weather outside, from your health to the people you love, your grip on life is far looser than you imagine. And yet, we spend our entire lives trying to tighten that grip. But what if this desperate chase for control is actually the very thing making us miserable? Let's step into an ordinary day. You wake up, plan your schedule, maybe set intentions for how the day should unfold. But suddenly, your boss calls with urgent news, traffic jams your routine, your phone dies, or a loved one needs your help. Instantly, your plans scatter like pieces of paper in the wind. No matter how carefully you try to design the day, reality has a way of rewriting it. And this is where the illusion begins. We believe we are steering the ship, when in truth, the ocean has far more say than we do. Think about the people you love most. Partner, a parent, a friend. You might feel you can protect them, keep them safe, or hold them close forever. But deep down, life can change in an instant. Relationships drift. People move away. Time, aging, and chance are beyond your command. And yet, this fragility is what makes love so profound. The more we try to hold on tightly, the more it slips through our fingers. So why do we cling so desperately to control? Psychologists say it comes from a basic need for safety. When the world feels chaotic, we try to build a fence of certainty around ourselves. Schedules, routines, rules, even superstitions. All are attempts to wrestle order out of chaos. But here's the paradox. The harder we try to control everything, the more anxious and powerless we feel. You can control how much effort you put into your work, but not whether your boss recognizes it. You can control how kindly you treat others, but not whether they treat you the same. You can control what you eat, but not whether your body develops illness. This gap between effort and outcome is where frustration and suffering are born. Philosophers have long warned us about this. The Stoics, for example, taught the principle of dichotomy of control. You have power over your actions, but never the results. Buddhism goes even further, suggesting that the very idea of control is the root of attachment, and attachment is the root of suffering. Here's where it all comes crashing down. The more we cling to control, the more it betrays us. Imagine pouring water into your hands. The tighter you squeeze, the faster it leaks out. That's what happens when we try to control life, relationships, or outcomes. Maybe you've felt it, the stress of planning every detail only to watch it collapse. The heartbreak of trying to control another person's choices, only to be left in disappointment. The despair of trying to force success, when luck and timing often play a larger role than skill. This is the breaking point. We realize, no matter how much we try, life will always surprise us. So what's the way out? If control is the biggest illusion, how do we live without falling into despair? The answer isn't to give up, but to shift our focus. Instead of controlling outcomes, we learn to direct energy toward what is always within reach. Our responses, our values, and our presence in this moment. You cannot control the storm, but you can control how you sail. You cannot control how long you live, but you can control how deeply you love. You cannot control the world's chaos, but you can control the clarity of your own choices. When you stop trying to manipulate every variable, something magical happens. Freedom. Freedom from the burden of needing life to obey you. Freedom to act without clinging to results. Freedom to simply live. This doesn't mean life becomes easy. It means life becomes lighter. Instead of grasping, you begin flowing. Instead of resisting, you begin adapting. And in this surrender, you discover a strength far deeper than control. Resilience. So the truth is simple but uncomfortable. Control is an illusion. Yet within that illusion lies an invitation to stop fighting life and start dancing with it. Because when you let go of control, you don't lose power. You gain peace. And if this idea feels unsettling, wait until you hear about the next illusion shaping our lives. The illusion of certainty. In the next video, we'll explore why our craving for absolute answers keeps us trapped, and how learning to live with uncertainty might be the most liberating step you'll ever take.